and welcome to the Festival at the Field. What we wanted to do today was not only showcase what Leibel Field is all about, but we wanted to showcase your contributions and what we've done with your contributions. Whether you were a laborer out here or you came here with financial dollars given to Lenny, because everybody gave money to Lenny, you know that. But I tell you what, we just wanted to make sure that the people that hadn't seen Leibel Field for a while had a chance to see just exactly what's going on out here and what we've done with your dollars. It also gave us an opportunity just to say thank you. When you look at this facility, it's a 1,200 seat stadium with an elevated press box, TV tower, state-of-the-art artificial turf, and the kids in our community get to play here. So what an incredible opportunity for you guys to come and see what you've contributed to and for us to say thank you. The first guy to come and speak today, his name's Trevor King. I got involved with Regina Minor Football. I fell asleep at a meeting one night and I got elected president. Well, I've been president ever since, and Trevor King has been coaching ever since I started. We put an ad in the paper way back in 2000 looking for football coaches, and we set up some interviews. This Trevor King phones, set up an interview. He shows up in a three-piece suit. And I thought, oh my God, is that what this is all about? I got to interview coaches in three-piece suits? He's been coaching ever since. He's been a non-parent coach for probably 10 of those years. Now his kids are involved, and we couldn't be more prouder of him. And here's Trevor King to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Kelly. As Kelly mentioned, this is my 14th season. And beginning of this year, when we came to pick up football equipment from Kelly, as I've done for many, many years now, he asked me if I wanted to say a couple of words at this festival, and I graciously accepted that offer. He wanted to kind of let me, as a coach, let you folks know what a difference this facility makes to the kids. So when I started 14 years ago at the old Leibel Field, the middle of it was all tore up. It was a mud hole most of the time. When we had an opportunity to play at Optimus Field, the crowning on that field, I coached 9, 10, 11-year-olds. You actually couldn't see the little wide receivers over on the other side of the field. You'd lose them. You wonder where they went. Now, you've got this beautiful facility, able to play rain and shine. Luckily, most of the time it's shining, which is fantastic. And it just allows the kids an opportunity to really showcase their skills. Because we put a lot of time in as coaches, as parents have, to get their kids to the football. And it's wonderful to have a facility like this where they can really showcase their talents. So thank you to everybody that's put in your time, your efforts, and your financial contributions to this facility, because it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much.
The next speaker that we want to bring to the table is, he played 4 years in Regina Minor Football. He's a grade 11 student at Campbell Collegiate, and his mother is on our board of directors, and she's done incredible stuff for us, and I expect no different from him. Now that's pressure. Kelsey Wanzik, he's a big kid with a big heart, and he's got some nice things to say. So, Kelsey Wanzik.
Thanks, Kelly. Feels great. Let's eat. All right. A game at Leibel Field used to mean playing in mud and lots of it. For my mom, a game at Leibel meant she would face the uphill battle of trying to get my equipment clean when we got home. So, as you can imagine, when we heard the news that our beloved field would be totally redone, highlighted by a turf-playing surface, it was nothing short of a miracle for us. Imagine this situation for me, if you will. Picture yourself walking into a house. The inside is dark, cold, and damp. As you walk through the dismal rooms, there's no furniture, the floors are dirty, every room is almost empty. You enter a bedroom and find nothing but a mattress and an empty closet. See what I'm getting at? In the kitchen, there's an empty refrigerator. This does not sound like a nice place to be, does it? Next, you enter a warm, brightly lit mansion. The rooms are full of the most modern furniture. Pictures are hanging on the wall. It's a nice place to be. Best of all, the fridge is full in the kitchen. This house almost feels like home, doesn't it? It also, in a way, feels like Leibel Field too. This begs the question, what makes a house feel like a home? I tell you what, a home is where you're the most comfortable. A home provides you with everything you need. It's where you feel as though you can express yourself. However, best of all, a home is where memories are made. Simply standing on this field right now gives me all of these feelings. Without a doubt, the revitalization of Leibel is the best thing to ever happen to high school and youth football in the city. I fondly remember spending hot summer nights flying around on mud and grass, yet nothing compared to the feeling of walking into the field on homecoming night last September. As a football player, I feel unbelievably lucky to set foot in this amazing stadium, where all of my wildest football dreams can come true. I guarantee every football player ever to be here will agree with that statement. Thank you to everyone who made this possible.
So before I get into kind of the next speaker, I just want to let you know kind of what's going on here and what we've got. So we have an artificial turf field here. We applied for a recreation infrastructure grant, partnered up with the soccer community, and for $3.2 million, we got the artificial turf field, the berm, the gate, the fence, and that's it. But I tell you what, we were very happy with that contribution and being able to be part of that. The minor football said, you know what, in order for us to create an atmosphere in the football atmosphere that we know is out there, we need a little bit more. So when Lenny goes knocking on doors and tapping shoulders and digging into people's pockets, what we got now is a 1,200-seat stadium, an elevated press box, a TV tower, a video screen that we can eventually do replays on, and a front entrance with the recognition wall, the Drummond Wall of Honor, that is second to none right across the country. That front entrance, if you notice when you walked in today, is just temporary coroplast on that front. That coroplast is going to be exchanged with etched glass, and we just didn't have it. It was totally my fault. We just didn't have it quite ready yet, but we wanted to give you a little bit of showcase of when you walk in this place, all of you and your names will be up there as part of contributors to this field. So we're very proud to be able to present that for you guys, and to all the people that come through the front doors at minor football or soccer or whatever's being played out here at Leibel Field. The next speaker, I can honestly say he's been my best friend for 40 years. Lenny and I went to school together in high school. We've got a great relationship, and I tell you what, I couldn't have done this with a better person. But just like a good relationship, the finances were the same. Lenny raised all the money, and I got to spend it. Glenn Antonini, come on up and tell your story.
It's funny because Kelly told me I was going to be telling you guys all about this facility, and so I can basically throw my speech away now because he said everything I'm going to say. Anyways, I'm here today to thank you on behalf of our Festival of the Field Committee, Grant, Dana, Rodine, Jody, Rod, Neil, and thank you on behalf of the rest of the Regina Minor Football Board of Directors. When I introduce myself, I often say that my name is Len Antonini. I'm the Executive Director of Regina Minor Football. I'm a firefighter in Regina. It's funny because when I was a kid, I loved playing football and I loved playing with matches. It's funny where life takes you. I was 7 years old and I was a water boy for the Crusaders, and we practiced on the corner of 4th Street or 4th Avenue and Garnet Street. And at that time I fell in love with football, and what I call the football bug. I contracted it, I guess, and ever since then I've been involved with amateur football in one way or the other. The city's original plan for this was to resurface Leibel Field in 2018. Gary and Jason Drummond, along with Tim Weens and O&T Poultry, they made a substantial contribution, major contribution, and it gave us an opportunity to partner up with RSA, and we ended up lobbying the city to get it done. We got grants from the provincial and federal government, and in 2011, as Kelly said, we had a new turf. We had new turf and a clock, or lights actually. It was nice, but the RMF board wanted to create something special. Honestly, when I look at all the people that are here today, I have to believe that most of you have been touched by the football bug. You know, I look at a lot of you guys are players, you've coached, you know, there's some directors here, that type of stuff. So when I asked for money, you know, it's funny, some of you gave it freely. You know, I had to twist a couple of your arms. And there's a few of you, I feel like I just reached into your pocket and took the money I needed to get this thing done. You know, and I've had an opportunity to coach all over Canada and the United States, and Leibel Field is second to none in any of the fields that we ever played in. Today, on behalf of the Regina Minor Football Board, we want to thank you for your contribution to this field. But we also want to thank you in advance for the thousands of players, coaches, and managers that will have an opportunity to enjoy and experience this wonderful facility and the football bug for many years to come. Thanks a lot. Let's have a few beers and have some fun.
Okay, so here's kind of the itinerary for the rest of the night. We have certainly a lot of great food that you guys can go down and enjoy. Lots of beverages, lots of whatever you need. Hopefully we've got it for you. I just want to say, on behalf of Regina Minor Football, on your way out, we put together a little collector's gift, what we'd like to present, one to every company that is on our list. And all it is it's our aerial shot of Leibel Field and what Regina Minor Football and what it means to us. So please, on your way out, take your gift and hang it up somewhere so that every morning or wherever you hang it, you can feel proud that we've done your money or we've done your labor rightly. So please remember to, on behalf of Regina Minor Football, this is our gift to you guys, and it's very much appreciated. We've got food and we've got cake, and once you've eaten, and we want to socialize as much as we can, we're here till whenever you guys want to go home. But if you want to go, the whole field is ours. Go up and look at the press box. Come out and look at the field. We can go anywhere we want. I'm certainly going to be around to answer questions about the substructure of the field or whatever you're interested in. We're here to answer all your questions, but we really want to just make sure that you have fun and that you guys understand how much we appreciate what you guys have done for us. Okay? Now, before we end, yeah, come out and walk on the turf. I don't know if anybody gets a chance to do that very often, but this is exactly the same turf that Commonwealth Stadium put in their renovation in 2011. So it's state-of-the-art stuff. And I'd love to talk to you about how it drains and where it drains into and all that kind of stuff. But before we end tonight, you guys see it. Football teams all around the world do it. And we're going to be no different because Regina Minor Football is a team as well. Back in 2011, the first game played at Leibel Field, the first football play on this field was a touchdown. The center, Gene Mikowski's boy, Nick. The quarterback was a boy named by Tyler Lees, and the running back was Peyton Gorski. was like a 76-yard touchdown pass. The very first football play ever to be played on this field. And I got Tyler and Nick and Peyton to autograph it. And the August 15th, 2011 date. And this is the first ball. And it couldn't go to a more deserving person. Len Antonini is all about football. And he lives and he dies for it. And there couldn't be a more worthy person to give it to. Okay, so let's go have a few cocktails and have some food, and everything's going to go back under the tent. And then, like I said, walk around. We'll answer all the questions you want. Thank you very much for coming. It's very much appreciated.
Good job, Kelly. Good job.